Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports The Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one.
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game with all the rain, they were going to have to be able to run the ball and be more physical, but of course you can't avoid passing situations, and they're just going to have to be better as this game goes on, connecting on these gimme throws. They weren't able to do it there, and as a result, they turn it over on the first drive of the game.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. To the air, it's good. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. With the catch, it's Murray.
And on that out route, 3rd down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the 1st down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires it down the seam. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's good. A little screen to the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Cincinnati, 0.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They go to the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Running it back, it's Goodwin. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Back to throw. It's good. He looks that one in nicely. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Got his man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. On the run, still looking. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running behind that left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Murfreesboro than you do? A captivating game so far, and a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Off the bootleg and rolling out. They're trying to get to it. And they get the sack just like that.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Goodwin. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense in the hurry up. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from... And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Goodwin. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Scanning the field, it's good. He tries to take the top off. Snags it down the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. First and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're going to test the right side with this one. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
This one away.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's got it. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Coming up.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been